Any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, since you're 50, I'm sure you have some wisdom to pass down. I mean, there's a lot of 20-year-olds in this room.
Oh yeah.
Anything would be beneficial to us. Any 2-3 tips, whatever you have. And something like, I mean, they always tell you work hard, like, keep your head down, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But like something good, If you have anything, something good. Like, I'm looking for something good.
The only thing holding you back is yourself. I mean, I've heard that many, many, many times, but honestly, think about that. The only thing holding you back to what you want to accomplish is you. I mean, how powerful is that? How refreshing is that to really, truly understand there's not one single person, thing, environment that holds you back other than what's in your mind. Feed your mind. Feed it for the things that you want to get out of life. Already visualize that you are there, that you believe that you're already there, and then map out the sequences that it's going to take to get you there and what you had to do to get to that moment, and then go do it. I mean, for me, I've always loved being my back against the wall. I don't care if your back truly is against the wall, or if you're at a pinnacle in your career, you better start continuously acting like your back's against the wall, because that's going to keep you sharp. That's going to keep you feeding yourself with the right mind, with the right things that go into your mind so that you can keep pushing forward. And it's you. Your only limiting belief is yourself. Map it out. Believe that you're already there, and map out every sequence, step, milestone that it took to get you there, and then go back, trace it, and do it.
In your beginning stages when you got into mortgage, and there was times maybe when you're overwhelmed and stuff, how did you motivate yourself to just kind of like keep pushing through it?
I didn't have, and I wish I did, but I didn't have like any one person that motivated me. I didn't have a mentor. I wasn't blessed with those things in my life. I played sports. I had coaches. I had people that counted on me and depended upon me playing baseball. And it was the fear of letting other people down that continuously pushed me to be the best that I could be. And so when you're your age, when I was young, there was a couple of things. I had the truly fear of failure. But it was a positive fear of failure. It was the fear that I had that I didn't want to let myself or other people down because people counted on me. And that I was going to deliver. I had nobody else to look to. It was sink or swim. And so that, coupled with the age at that point and not being somewhat careless, and being able to be somewhat careless and reckless with some of the decisions or choices, and not in a negative way, but in a positive way of saying, I'm going to take this risk because I have nothing to lose, made me better. It motivated me and allowed me to go from getting in this business, not knowing how to spell FHA, to running companies starting companies and building companies that were funding billions of dollars a year and having thousands of employees. It was just like, go get it. Who's stopping me? Who's going to tell me no? Nobody was. And so I just started doing it. And I still try to bring a little of that at 50. I mean, I am. I still got to reach back and find what I had, that bravado, that fear of failing, that recklessness or carelessness at that age, and bring it forward at 50 while I have much more responsibility. It was just my wife and I. That was it. Now I got kids. I got schools. I got colleges. I got dependencies of people that I support and that count on me. I mean, all these things start coming in, and you're like, okay, how do I go get some of that? Bring that here so that I can have another 50 years that I can look back and say, wow, this was an amazing ride. I mean, think about it. The first 20 years is nothing. I mean, you're learning, you're a kid, right? So if I take the next 20 years at 50, that's 70. Look at what could be accomplished with all the knowledge that I'm supposed to have at this point in my life.
So for someone like me, I'm 22, about to graduate college. When you started out, how did you think of your direction? What really made you?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't pick anything. No, I'm serious. Marketing management, finance background in college. I'm selling door to door. I started out with a warehouse management, transportation job. I wanted to get into sales. I started. Nobody would hire me, so I sold door to door. Dude, I'm literally walking in door to door, knocking on doors, selling siding, soffit, fascia, storm doors, and storm windows, right? Products that are more expensive than their house in neighborhoods that I didn't belong into, right? I mean, but I did, and it taught me a lot. I pushed myself. I learned a lot. Those families that I'm sitting in their room, in their homes, taught me a lot, okay, about people, about relationships, about how to get together with people on the same side of the table and not sitting across from them, to understand how and what motivates them to close a particular deal or to walk away, right? I learned more walking away than actually closing deals. Then I sold door to door, knocking on businesses just like this, telecommunications. I'm knocking on doors trying to sell people phones, right? 200 calls a day, knocking on a door. Think about it. It's not, you just pick up phones, right? You're calling people I'm knocking on doors, right? Trying to get past the gatekeeper, trying to find out who the ultimate decision maker was. How did I get in this business? I called in a mortgage company. That guy, I said, I made it a point to see Steve. The receptionist said, you have an appointment to see Steve? I said, sure. She didn't hear what I said. Steve comes back. Steve's like, I don't have an appointment with you. I said, Steve, I'm sorry, your receptionist must have misunderstood. I said, I made it a point to see you. I'd love to talk to you about your phone system. He's like, let's go to the conference room. So what happens? I sit in the conference room, and what does Steve do? Any great salesperson does. He reversed the sell. He's like, dude, how many calls do you make? What do you do? How did you get back to see me? Tell me everything about it, because I want to hire you and you're going to get in this business and you're going to make a ton of money. I'm like, great. How much does it pay? He's like, it's unlimited. You're going to make a ton of money. How much does it pay? Amazing opportunity. I'm like, I'm in. I go back to my wife. I told her everything, this great opportunity. She goes, how much does it pay? I'm like, it's unlimited. She goes, how much does it pay? I'm like, it's unlimited, babe. It's going to be the best thing we ever did. Guess what? Straight commission. She's the breadwinner at $20,000. We went all in. I didn't make a choice to get in this business. An opportunity presented itself. We're all presented with opportunities. This one presented itself to me. Some will see them, some won't. I saw this and I said, this is my career. This is where I can use all my marketing, management, finance background. This is where I can use it. And I can actually make a lot of money and impact other people's lives. I'm in.